Hi guys, Annick Poirier here, registered dietitian for Sparkle and MediSpa. And here today I have Benji, who's going to assist me into making this video for you guys today. Alright, so let's get started. So today's topic is about probiotics and what do bacteria do in our body. So for example, in our gut, we have lots and lots of bacteria. So we have good bacteria, we have not so good bacteria. So for example, the bad bacteria could be something as regular as a common cold to something more severe. So having a good blend of good bacteria can actually help your immune system, can help your skin, can help your bones, can help you synthesize vitamin K, when vitamin K is very important for your blood. So for example, for your blood to clot so that you don't excessively bleed if you happen to cut yourself. So there's a lot of things that bacteria will do in our body. Now the question is more around, do we need probiotics on a regular basis to help to be the best that we can be? The jury's still out on that. I'm always a strong believer in food first, then supplements. So for example, in our food, there are foods that are higher in what we called kind of undigestible. I have a hard time saying it. I know. Oh, hi. Undigestible, kind of fiber. And those fiber will go in and exactly that, feed your good gut, your good bacteria. So for example, in food we have bananas, apple peel, we have kefir, beans like in lentils, those will help too. So once you digest them, they will go in and go feed your gut bacteria, and they kind of ferment in your system. And that's what we have for food, for your bacteria. You can also drink kombucha tea, if you ever heard about kombucha tea. It does have good culture. You also have yogurt, which will have lactobacillus and all those little guys. And those are probiotics. So prebiotics and probiotics are two different things. So prebiotic are what feed the good bacteria, and when we talk about probiotic, those are the ones that are actual the good, the little bacteria, the little guy in there. So those are the probiotics. Now there are some companies too that you can take by capsule that are a lot more stronger. So what happens is they typically recommend about 1 billion live organism. So if you were to open one capsule, it'd be about 1 billion live little bacteria in there. So that's what the companies are coming up with. They're promising that if you open up that capsule, that's how much you have. Whereas sometimes in food, depending on heat or cold or any transformation, you may lose a bit of good bacteria in there. With that being said, there are certain times where your gut can be very prone to or be more open to losing a lot of their good bacteria. So for example, if you have antibiotics, yes. If you take antibiotics, for example, that's one medication that can actually wipe out quite a bit your gut of your good and bad. Everything kind of leaves you bare, and in those cases, perhaps you could benefit from taking some probiotics. If you travel, sometimes we're exposed to a lot of bacteria all at once, and sometimes it can take a toll on the body. I know. Probably, and keep in mind too that if you do take probiotics, it could take up to 2-3 weeks for it to really take effect. It's almost more like, think of it as a garden, and you need to plant some seed, and by the time the seed grows and implant themselves, then you would see the results of it. And it's not something that you will feel, because it just helps with more pathways in the body. It's not something you're going to feel like super energized. However, because your gut will function better, it will digest better, and probably you'll absorb some nutrients a little bit better. So that's how you can kind of feel it. It's not something that's going to energize you and you'll feel great. It does take a while for it to come in, but it also takes a while for it to be depleted. So if you were to travel in the next few weeks, then taking maybe some probiotics could be beneficial up ahead of time and during while you're away. So then you can start adding some before you get into it, because it's not going to be instant. And the jury is still out as to if it is necessary, because it's not something like you can't really measure it. So it's up to you. So I just thought maybe today I'd like to give you a little bit more information on that, and hopefully it has helped you a bit to know if probiotics would be something that you need, maybe something a dog needs. Right, Benji? What do you think? Do you need probiotics? Yeah. Yeah, you need to play. All right, thank you guys for listening, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.